You can probably tell by now that I hate responding with comments, but just want to address a couple of things you said. First of all, if you misinterpreted anything I said as some form of straw man, I'm sorry. I thought I made it pretty explicitly clear that I wasn't saying that any of the stuff, like, evolution, blah, 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 were your ideas. I'm pretty sure I specifically stated that they weren't. And that I wasn't trying to say that those were your arguments at all. So, if you misinterpreted that, alright. I don't know why you brought up the whole, can I provide scientific evidence that infinity exists? Infinity is a concept, and I don't see how it's pertinent to our conversation. If you can explain that to me, then I'll do my best to help you out in whatever point you're trying to make there. But my point, the only point I have, and I've been trying to make since the beginning, that you don't seem to understand, is just make a research paper showing why you're making the claims that you're claiming. Show the evidence, the hypothesis, the tests. Just show that. It's very simple to take your idea, turn it into something that the scientific community can review, and I guarantee you that the scientific community will review it. Unlike religion, science is changing. We do accept that we can definitely be wrong about everything. And in light of new evidence, we do change our opinions if it can be shown to that seems to be more true than what we know. But if you instead want to go the route of having just one YouTuber disprove your comment that you make before even trying to assert a hypothesis, then I'll go ahead and add in my little saying to what it is that you're saying. You, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you stated that the universe proves God's existence because the universe is a subset of God. Okay. The universe is defined as all that exists, which would include, if God existed, would include God. If God was self-creating, then, I mean, that's an interesting paradox to think about. And again, needs evidence for that claim. I'm just going back to reading your comments here for a second. And about your comment about anti-theism and atheism, new atheism, blah, blah, blah. I actually used in one of my videos, I believe it was either in a video or a comment, the term anti-theism. I think it was in the one that I said God does not exist. But I'm not sure if anti-theism is an actual thing or not. I just thought that was the best way to describe my point of view. I mean, you can take it on whatever you want. You can call it religious if you want. There's nothing religious about it. But it's literally anti-religious. I believe religion is bad. And yet you can say, oh, you have beliefs. Your beliefs must mean that you have faith in something, and that's in turn religious. No. My beliefs are all based on observations that I can make on how certain choices, actions, reactions, ideas affect other people in the world, and religion always adversely affects those other people. And no, I wasn't threatening you with hostility. I was explaining my hostility. It doesn't excuse it if you don't like it. I mean, my hostile words could be offensive to you. It doesn't really matter. Your views are extremely offensive to me, and that, again, doesn't matter. It's a completely free country that I live in. You may live in America as well. I don't know. Don't really care. Free speech is practiced on the internet. It's going to happen. We're both going to be offended by things that the other says. We can both get over it.